Canada, thanks for tuning in to Nite Lite. 2.5 hours of open line talk TV. Melody sent me the book of Melody Rossi, May I Walk You Home, sharing Christ's love with those who are dying, with loved ones who are dying. It's a very powerful book, and I'm grateful that Melody is my guest tonight. She was on 100 Huntley Street yesterday on the program. Now, Melody is the founder, president, and executive director of Cloud and Fire Ministries, and she and her husband, Pride Metcalf, co-pastored the Cloud and Fire Ministries Church. Melody's public career was launched in 1984 when she became a regular soloist at the Crystal Cathedral in Garden Grove, California. And for the next 10 years, Melody sang with opera companies and symphonies across the U.S. and received numerous accolades for her rich, warm voice, which you will hear a little later. Her singing career was reaching its pinnacle, and then tragedy struck. A surgical error in 1994 nearly took Melody's life and left her bedridden for almost a year. The incident not only robbed her of her health and halted her career, but left her unable to fulfill her dream of having children. As Melody and her husband Pride grappled with the pain of infertility, God was working behind the scenes, preparing them to become parents to hundreds of inner city children. During her illness, He, the Lord, became more real than ever before. But that was just the beginning. And there's a huge story there. Maybe for another time to have Melody on to talk about Cloud and Fire Ministries and working with the inner city youth. But it was her own experience of coming so close to death that awakened her to the realities of what happens as people move towards their time of leaving this earth. And that became especially apparent as Melody, over a 28-month period, saw her mother, her father, and her stepmother die. And during that time, have the incredible privilege of walking them home, literally, to the Lord. And I'm grateful that she is my guest this early morning. Would you welcome from California, Melody Rossi. And it's simply called May I Walk You Home, sharing Christ's love with the dying. And you can get it at any Christian bookstore or at christianbook.com, www.christianbook.com.